Hey, you lucky duck, you're here for Media News number 134, and this is an all-comic media news, and we've got stories on the upcoming Superman movie, some casting ideas that are being kicked around for that. Also, Batman The Dark Knight Rises, we've got a little casting on that. We also have stories on Zombies vs. Robots and Preacher, both of which are in production or have been signed up to be in production. Powers and David E. Kelley's Wonder Woman. All that and more coming up in 60 seconds. Lots of stores can make lots of claims about themselves, but only I can make the claim that nobody has ever paid full price for a new comic here at Alternate Reality. Since 1994, every new comic that's walked out the door has been discounted 15% off. So if you want to save 15% off your new comics, there's only one place to come, and that's Alternate Reality.
It's media, it's news to them. Here's good old JR and Comic Book Man.
Golly!
Media News, episode 134, Beer Bellies of Mars.
Hey folks, Comic Book Man here. Welcome once again to my video outhouse. It's time for...
It's time for Media News. Here, I'll hit myself in the chest.
Call me an ambulance.
I'm going to
And
do
Media News is being brought to you from
a remote clinic where I'll be
Alternate
because I keep
Reality.
getting hit in the chest.
Where all new comics are always 15% off every day for everyone. We're located at the intersection of 111th and Kedzie in beautiful downtown
I
Mount
can do that a
Greenwood.
little faster, comic
And
book.
this is an all comic book edition of Media News.
All comics.
All comic. And we're starting off with the Holy Trinity of the DC Universe. Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman. Our first story up is...
Batman. We like the Batmans. Okay, now that cast is fleshing out too. We've got another bit of casting news. Marion Cotillard, who is one of Chris Nolan's players. She was in Inception. She won an Oscar for La Vie à la Rose, which was the biopic.
Is that the chick that does the commercials?
Well, she plays the wife in...
I didn't see Inception, but I know
Yeah,
the
she-
chick that's in the commercials. You know, for AT&T or whatever.
No.
Where she's getting her car ticketed out in front of the
No,
thing.
no, she doesn't do television commercials. She's a motion picture actress of the French Persuasion. Exactly.
Well, okay.
But she's been cast in the film as Bruce Wayne's love interest.
Which is...
They're not saying yet, but the big rumor, the big rumor is Talia al Ghul.
Oh, okay.
We'll see. This is all just throwing it out there.
Would
There's
that be the
nothing.
return of Liam Neeson?
Oh, God, we hope so. We hope so. You know,
God knows the man's not busy.
he needs a check.
Yeah, he'll be in anything.
Liam Neeson needs a check. So
That's our Batman news. Now let's dovetail into.
Let's go to Krypton.
Let's go to Krypton.
Planet Krypton.
Is that with a C-R-I? comic book?
No, it's Krypton with a K-R-Y.
Oh, okay, great.
P-T.
Well, we've
O-N.
got possible casting news here,
Yes.
too. There's two names that have popped up recently that are talking with Warner Brothers and Zack Snyder about roles in the upcoming Superman, whatever it's called. What is it called? Begins, Reborn, Returns?
It's called Superman by Zack Snyder.
There you go.
Regurgitated.
Kevin Costner is in talks for
What?
Jor-El?
No, not Jor-El.
Luthor?
Jor-El. No, not Luthor.
Oh, who? Perry White.
Again, this is the rumor mill. Well, that probably is feasible. But the big rumor is it's Jonathan Kent.
That would make the most sense of all. That would make the most sense of all.
Supposedly it's flashback sequences, I guess.
I would hope so. I really don't want to plow through Smallville again. And,
Really?
you know,
Well,
We've
buckle
only
up.
had 10 seasons of it on television.
I think they pretty much mined the time on the farm out on Smallville. We really don't need to go back
No,
there.
we need to go back there. And one bit of casting news that just broke today, Comic Book Man. Can we get the sound effect?
I don't know. We'll
Talk
Hot
to
off the
him.
press.
Talk to
Yeah,
him.
well, okay, Jeff, you're going to have to do some work. Viggo Mortensen is in talks to play
Yes.
General Zod.
kneel before
And
Kneel
I,
before
I
Zod.
can see the pre-release poster now. It's going to be a Superman symbol, right,
Yes.
on a wall with the word kneel
Neil.
in spray paint across
Neil.
it. Right?
Neil.
Get it?
You betcha.
Ah,
Yes, Neil.
there you
before
are.
Zod. Have they picked an Ursa yet? Because we did a story a couple weeks back. They had like 3 people in the
Yeah,
running.
there's 3 names in the
And
running
they
whose
hadn't
names
picked
escape me. I'd ask Bo, but he's very angry today.
Oh, we're not talking. About
No, we're not going to talk
Big
to him.
lines.
Wait for Bo's news, kids. It's going to be great.
But this thing's got to get cracking. They got to start casting and getting things together because this has got to be in theaters by what, next Christmas?
I
Christmas of
think that's the
2012?
release date of it. Yeah. It's gotta
So
be
they
right next
got to
Christmas.
get cracking here.
Yep. Wonder Woman.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Wonder Woman. Bo tells us we've done this story before, so we're doing it again because
lies.
he's drunk right now.
What?
He's
He
been
lies.
drinking heavily.
But the actress from Friday Night Lights and the upcoming Red Dawn remake, Adrienne Palicki,
Okay.
has been cast, who I believe is a blonde, but that's easily fixed
Yeah.
with a bottle of dye. She will be in David Kelly's reboot of the Wonder Woman series
I think
for
I
NBC.
think I read somewhere that she was
ABC.
in an episode. I could be wrong about this, but I think I read she was in an episode of Smallville very early on in the run when they sort of teased you with this woman might be Supergirl,
Oh.
and that was the point behind the episode. But she wasn't. She
Interesting.
wasn't. But I think she was, and she played that character in the thing. I
Good.
read that someplace.
That's
So I think
that's
she was
kind of a nice little behind-the-scenes tie-in there. Now, I know we reported a couple of weeks ago that possibly McGee was going to direct a pilot. Not happening. He's not directing the pilot.
McGee always loses out.
No, Jeffrey Rayner, who does The Event for NBC, which I've never watched. The Event.
The event is coming back. I saw a commercial for it the other night.
Great.
It's coming back in a couple of weeks.
Event?
It'll still be an event.
What's
Great.
that? That's a death knell. On
Yeah, yeah. It's a
It'll still be an event.
Do not ask for whom the death knell
The
toll.
E spins
Is it going to be on
backwards.
Friday night?
But Jeffrey Reiner will be directing the pilot for Wonder Woman, coming soon to a television, a smaller, or a 52-inch.
Do the spin, JR.
52.
I got.
Wonder Woman.
Wow.
Nicely done.
I think I'm gonna erp.
Staying in the DC universe.
Why?
Preacher.
Preacher.
Actually,
Yes.
Vertigo, but that's still DC.
Yeah,
it's still DC.
It's still
Well, it's
DC
good that they're
Vertigo.
going to get a little religion in there.
Yes,
Yes.
Garth Ennis is Preacher.
And now it's time for JR's atheist moment.
This project has been bouncing around for the longest time, Comic Book Man. Remember,
Yeah.
it was going to be an HBO series for
Yes,
a
it
while,
was.
and Sam Mendes was going to direct a feature film version of it,
Yeah.
and it floated around and floated around. Well, we've got official news now, and,
Yes.
and it's not something I'm too happy about, but hey, DJ Caruso, who directed I Am Number 4, which is in theaters as
Right
we
now.
speak,
Right now.
Passing us by.
and Red Eye a couple of years back, has been signed to direct the Preacher film for Sony Pictures. Now, here's the thing about that. The only reason he got this job is because I Am Number 4 performed well at the box office this past week. And I guess
Great.
his price tag isn't.
And then when
Quite
it's
so
done,
lofty.
TLN's going to run it, right?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I really don't, not really a big DJ Caruso fan, and it's Preacher. Maybe it'll work out for the best.
Did you see Red Eye?
No, I did not see Red Eye. I'm sure Angry Bo did, though.
Angry Bo sees everything.
Yeah, but I'm not going to see that I Am Number 4 because that just looks stanky.
Angry Bo, have you seen the King's Speech yet?
Oh no!
Oh, no. Okay, well, there you go.
By the way, a side note on King's Speech, director Tom Hooper, who directed this year's Oscar-winning King's Speech, and I could say that in advance because I know who's going to win, turned down, he revealed this week, he turned down the opportunity to direct Iron Man 3.
He did?
Yes, he did. And it went to Shane Black.
Shane
So
Black.
there you go.
Okay. Indie news.
Indie.
Zombies versus Robots.
Yes, coming soon
From
to,
IDW.
To a motion picture. We should have had a prop. Damn it. We missed a pre-show meeting again.
We missed the
Comic Book Man.
pre-show meeting.
Yeah, Chris Royale and Ashley Wood's comic book, Zombies vs. Robots, has been sold to Sony as a major motion picture.
Well, good for them.
Yeah.
Good for them.
More comics coming to
Good
the
for
big
them.
screen.
We got one little tiny Marvel story, and it's absolutely amazing, the story you have. It's absolutely amazing. It's not spectacular.
No,
Okay?
and it's
It's
not web-
sensational.
It's not
No.
astonishing.
It's not sensational. It's not
It's not
astonishing.
astonishing, and it's not webby.
But it is amazing.
Is
It
it
is
uncanny?
amazing.
And
Yeah.
what is that amazing story?
And the amazing story is the Spider-Man movie has a title, comic book.
What is the title?
It's The Amazing Spider-Man. And the only reason it's called Amazing Spider-Man is so if they make a sequel,
It's separated
if
from Spider-Man.
they could
be
call
the
they could call it the Spectacular. The sequel can be Spectacular Spider-Man, and then the third film can be called
The sensational,
Spider-Man, and then the fourth film could be
Spider-Man.
called.
Called Piece of Shit Spider-Man.
That's the first film, Comic Book Man. So there you are.
and it's all just going to go
they have a
downhill
title.
from there.
They have a title.
Also,
Yes, this
back
is
to the indie news.
this is
Back to
fresh
the indie
news,
But no,
too.
actually, this is Marvel. This is Marvel. Marvel indie
that's
news.
true. Marvel 2 indie.
As Vertigo was with Preacher, this was with Marvel.
Yeah, this title started out as a who was
Indie,
it?
Image.
Image title.
Image.
Powers.
Powers,
We won't
yes.
beat around the bush, but we've talked about this before. It's been optioned for television. Well, FX just gave it the green light
Yes, they did.
Friday night to go to pilot. So
Cool.
it's happening. It's
So,
happening.
so you're going to get to see cops and superheroes.
FX needs a show. Terriers got canceled after its first season. The Dennis Leary show is wrapping up.
Yeah.
It's in its last episode.
Rescue Me.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
they need something to fill the gap, and looks like Powers may be the show to do it.
Okay. And that's it. We're done. We're finished. We're out of here. We've got no more comic book movie news, but you can go to the Star's website and you can check out all of Bo. Hi, Bo. You got all of Bo's angry comic book
Angry
movie news. And you can also check out this man's reviews. And where's the store's website at?
What? www.myalternatereality.com.
So stop off at the store's website and check out all of his reviews and all of his news. And until next time, this is Comic Book Man
And this is the not so angry JR.
saying bye. Alternate Reality is located at 3149 West 111th Street. That's the intersection of 111th and Kedzie in Chicago, the beautiful downtown Mount Greenwood neighborhood. You can always reach us at 773-881-HERO or at the store's website, www.myalternatereality.com. What's that?
We are.
Okay, and you know what that means?
What does it mean?
What is
Hey,
it?
folks, how you doing?
God's sake.
It doesn't mean that.
Sorry.
Coming to you
Oh, so
live
take
from.
that hit and you're gonna do it.
I'm gonna have to. Oh, go ahead. Okay, go ahead. You can hit me in the chest again.
Keeping him entertained. Hey, he's turned purple.
No, let me give you something.
Are you all right?
He turned purple.
We have to Heimlich Jeff.
The Video Outhouse is brought to you by some of the finest people willing to work for free. This is a list of some of them.